After months of turbulence, Uganda Airlines is charting a path toward growth with plans to expand its fleet, although the new aircrafts are still several years away.
I'd also like to congratulate the Uganda Airlines team for securing very favorable terms for the new Boeing airlines. Those of you who were able to read the East African newspaper of last week, you would have seen this story in the East African.
We have placed an order for 8 brand new aircrafts. You tell your neighbor, you tell your neighbor brand new. You tell your neighbor brand new. 8 brand new from Boeing. Those are 4 mid-range Boeing 737s to strengthen regional and continental routes and for wide body.
Acting Chief Executive Officer Girma Wake says sustained operations on these new routes will strengthen the network and eventually support the return of the key markets such as Nigeria and Bujumbura.
Today we are operating flights to Nigeria. Unfortunately, even though Nigeria is just the most populous country and the country that has the most traffic for every airline, it did not pick up as much as we wanted to. So it needs a support to be viable, and Accra is that support.
While regional routes remain the backbone of the airline's network, Wake admits some destinations, particularly in Southern Africa, were poorly managed, affecting the carrier's overall performance.
The performance has not been very good. But that is not because there is no market. That is because we did not handle it right. We did not handle it right. The number of people traveling between Zimbabwe and Uganda are limited. Between Zambia and Uganda are limited. The only way you can make is if you allow passengers from Zimbabwe to come to Entebbe and go to London, because there is big traffic there. We have not, our schedule was not good enough to allow that. That is the reason why the market was not strong. Now, when we give it connection to London, when you give it connection from London, when you give it connection to Dubai, when you give it connection to Bombay, the traffic will pick up.
The recent Auditor General's report shows that Uganda Airlines increased its revenue to 349.6 billion shillings, although the national carrier is yet to return to profitability. As it expands into more competitive international markets, its long-term success will depend on building a stronger regional network to feed traffic into its long-haul routes. Ndagire, NTV Business.